now, so that Hannah does not have to complain.
I understand, Hannah. I checked YouTube first when I put it on for the drive, so I could just listen to what was happening.
Yes, let's see.
Mark threatened me with solo Wavelength, and I couldn't let that happen.
Boardgamers, can you give me confirmation that we're live on YouTube?
Checking.
It looks like we are. Okay, wonderful. Welcome in. We are starting for real. We have Thomas, emergency stand-in, and 6 cards remaining. We are doing, thank you, Board Ghost, movie Godzilla would ruin, movie Godzilla would improve.
This is such a hard card.
It is, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one. I'm closing my eyes.
Okay, everyone. We see where it's at. All right. Bring it a little closer to screen. There we are. That is what we're aiming for. Okay, I set it back down. I'm gonna make sure I'm not crazy and double check where it's actually at.
Yes, you can look at the laptop as well. It's usually the best one.
Yeah, okay. All right, everyone.
Alec?
Mark, you can open your eyes.
Woo! Whoa, new character unlocked.
Yes, a new challenger has appeared.
All right, movie Godzilla would ruin, movie Godzilla would improve. I missed the placement. You can open it again real quick.
Okay, yep. So here we have it. Okay. See where it's at, one more time. Put it back down. There we have it. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of Rampage, Jurassic Park, Freddy and Jason. I like Jurassic Park. I really like Jurassic Park.
Okay.
I like Chicken Little. I like Chicken Little.
Okay, Sky is Falling movie.
Yes, Sky is Falling, Little Chicken Man. Corey had a little family emergency, so I'm just stepping in for today.
Nothing too major. Corey will be back, but
I'm gonna go with 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men. Okay, so here's the thing.
I like all these. I like the concept of all of these.
If we don't cheat and just say Godzilla for this card, because you cannot recommend the movie Godzilla because you can't read words that are on the card, right? So if you don't cheat and say Godzilla, Jurassic Park and Pacific Rim are the 2 ones for me that just have me put it dead center. Jurassic Park, you know, let's be fair. Pacific Rim, Godzilla fits in completely normally, but Jurassic Park is at least rooted in reality. So Godzilla would ruin that just a little bit. But the other 2 you named, 12 Angry Men, what do you mean? Is Godzilla on trial? Is he one of the jurors? Did the boy die from Godzilla being stepped on? I feel like that ruins the film a lot. And Chicken Little, let's see, if instead of the sky falling, it's Godzilla's coming, you know, maybe that has some appeal, but it's still objectively worse. So let's even it out. Jurassic Park puts me here, 12 Angry Men puts me here, Chicken Little puts me here. Evening them all out, it goes to about here on the ruin side. Taking up a teeny tiny bit for Jurassic Park.
Okay.
And I'm locked in.
Mark's locked in. Okay. Let's get ready to reveal. And here we have it.
Oh no! What?
You had the right idea. Just it was crazy because Jurassic Park is rooted, yes. Specifically, what I thought for 12 Angry Men was as the persecutor, and I thought that was hilarious. I couldn't. That was my bias on that one.
the prosecutor is Godzilla.
Yeah.
12 Angry Men.
It would have made it a lot quicker.
Okay. All right.
Chicken Little, with the whole aliens thing and the anthropomorphized animals, I felt like, you know, cartoony-wise, would have just kind of been there.
Okay, he would have slipped in. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see Chicken Little. I cannot get behind 12 Angry Men, even if I understand your logic. Hannah says, specific rim. Could you be more Pacific, Mark?
Imagine Henry Fonda trying to sway Godzilla to not guilty.
What's the what's the guy on the left called? This is Thomas. I am Mark.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Thomas. I am one of the moderators and happy to be here to help.
I saw a comment that said, no, it's the same guy, different skin. It's just... Oh, okay. We're dealing with some technical
everything you need.
difficulties.
Everything you need.
It is now my turn to choose. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh! I always forget the studio's haunted. Wow, that was scary. Board Ghost Laugh gets me every time. Oh, other left. If he was a juror, that'd be so cool. All right, 6 cards remaining. What's the next card we're gonna do? This is gonna be mine to give the hints for. We are gonna do the card Round to Pointy.
I mainly moderate the Discord
Yes.
and Twitch when we did Twitch. I don't have the time to do daily.
Also,
And will.
as a quick reminder, we're at over 9,000 likes on TikTok. If we manage to get to 100,000 tonight, we will be doing a round of Price is Wrong, which is really fun last stream.
Yeah, I have no idea what anything is anymore. I'm happy to see it all.
And hey, Corey's gone. You know what that means. That means no one stops us from doing cock-stained glass.
Wait, what? Stop.
No one stops us from doing cock-stained glass, or the Price is Wrong. Corey's gone. Shh, don't tell him. 100,000 likes is when we do Price is Wrong, with that being one of our cards. Until then, Round to Pointy. Thomas, close your eyes. Tom got that bombastic side eye. What?
I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means.
Round to Pointy. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. Corey who? Corey, the normal host. Round to Pointy. This 4 right here is what we're trying to get. Ooh, we got some good ones coming in. All right. I'm setting it down. I am closing up the board. Thomas, you may look. This is interesting. If I were to personally give you a clue for this one, I would say a sponge. That'd be my go-to clue for this. But I will read 3 of chats. Also, I'm not sure if you have been here since we started doing this rule. We're limiting ourselves to 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
3 reads. I do like Country Mozart and YouTube's suggestion of hot dog. That's pretty good. Ooh, Lils says traffic cone. It's a very good one.
Ooh.
And final one, I was a little bit hesitant about it, but it's grown on me. Abby said an old pencil.
An old pencil. So everything that's being named has like length to it where people could misconstrue it for being pointy, but has then thusly been blunted.
Mm-hmm. So I'm testing out some code. Oh, my code doesn't work.
L code.
So yes, hot dog.
Old pencil.
And traffic cone.
Yes, traffic cone. Got that oval, got that flat. Everything's got some round to it, which is making me kind of think. Right, because I'm going the right way. Okay, yes.
Yes.
It's all got round to it.
Thomas sounds like Shakespeare, notably someone who we have no idea what their voice sounds like. So.
I mean, I can change it if that's needed.
Oh, yeah, you do voice acting, don't you?
Yep. But I was almost in a nap mode, so my voice is just gravelly. I'm feeling this round, but y'all are naming things that should have a point. I'll stick with a traffic cone. Should be pointy for some reason. Won't justify that any further.
All right, Old English, I mean. Okay, all right. Are you locked in there? The hints were traffic cone, hot dog, sponge was my personal one, and old pencil.
Yeah, I could. Yes.
Locked in
Locking
right there. Let's reveal it. Round to pointy. How did Thomas do? Whoo! Not bad. That is a 2. Very nice. Very nice. That is undoubtedly a 2. You're taking up the mantle of writing down the score.
I have big shoes to fill.
Hello, Nicole. Good to see ya. Corey unfortunately had to respond to an emergency and had to step away right before we went live. So Thomas quickly filled in.
Yes.
Sprinted all the way here.
Thankfully, I don't live far.
Yes. Well, that is now 5 cards. 4 cards remaining?
Yeah, because didn't we lose one with the solo round?
Did one with the solo round, then yep, no, this is right. You're spitting with that. We have 4 cards remaining in our first round of the night. We are at 2 right now. Thomas, did you see what the score to beat is?
Yeah, 42 is kind of crazy. When did that happen?
Last night.
Last night.
Last night we got to 42.
Wow. We do need to make higher, like, statements to say than, like, brain explosion, huh?
Yes. I do really like the idea. Somebody suggested that we write our own, like, categories and maybe have a little graphic for them. I think I will be doing that eventually. Last night was elite apart from the pencil. The pencil was not a bad hint, okay? It was just, I couldn't get there. We did a custom card that I wrote, actually. It was wood to steel. And I was thinking something like a cabin is going to be mostly wood, a house is going to be more in the middle, where a skyscraper is going to be all steel. Kind of that kind of logic. And somebody said pencil, and I'm like, well, I only think of those as wood. And I put it way far on the wood side, not accounting for...
Mechanical pencils?
Mechanical pencils, the lead, kinda.
Yeah, I would hold it pretty middle. Little leaning wood.
Chell said I said it. It was Chell's who said pencil. I was keeping it ambiguous for your sake. All right, closing up the board. The card is unethical to ethical. I'm doing the dial for this one.
No.
Yeah.
I'm doing this spin.
Okay. Yes.
I just called it. All right. We have ethical to unethical. All right. Here we have it. Everyone get a good look. Ethical to unethical. All right. And get your good old hints in. I know this is a more challenging one if I were to judge them. A little bit more ambiguous. I'm gonna check it real quick for myself one more time. Okay, just so I'm not crazy. Okay. All right, everyone's in. Mark, you can look.
Ooh. Unethical to ethical. This is an interesting card.
Okay.
I've seen some interesting ones coming in already.
I'm gonna go with spaghettis and say the YouTube live chat for one.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Chelsea, I like the yelling at old people, but I'm gonna take someone else's and go yelling at puppies.
Yelling at puppies? Okay. Here's the thing. I think yelling at puppies is more ethical than yelling at old people. Because the old people understand what you're saying. The puppies just get sad and forget about it. So it's still unethical, but not as unethical as yelling at old people.
And let's... see, I can't say that because I'd have too much to say on that matter. Let's go with smoking.
Smoking? God, you make me do commentary on this. Okay.
So... Is it that or stealing at Walmart, and I couldn't talk more about that.
Yeah, I already had a long rant about that one yesterday.
Oh, good. I don't have to feel bad.
Yes. Okay. Smoking is unethical because, first off, secondhand smoke puts others at risk, but ignoring the fact that secondhand smoke puts others at risk, even if you're just looking at yourself, you only ever smoke in your own house with nobody else there. When you inevitably get lung cancer, you are putting a massive strain onto our healthcare system that would not otherwise be there if you didn't smoke. So I'm going to say that's a bit unethical. I know it's an addiction. Some people can't get past it. I'm sympathetic towards that, which is why I'm ticking it up this much. And this falls in line with the other ones you gave me too, which was yelling at puppies and something
YouTube live chat.
Oh, YouTube live chat. Yeah.
A little unethical.
All right, I'm locked in. Let's see it.
All right, we are going to reveal.
Whew.
I think. Did we get there? Did I? Just shy, Mark.
Just shy.
Just
That is
shy.
A miss. Hannah said,
But you had the right idea.
Hannah says, so drinkers don't deserve any liver transplants. I don't think I said remotely anything like that. I think smokers still deserve to get treated, as anyone who's sick does. I'm just saying they're making a choice that ends up putting more strain on the healthcare system than is necessary. Of course, they should still get treated. But yes, it is more unethical than I thought. Apparently people don't like yelling at puppies. I'm a puppy yeller sympathizer, I suppose. What if the puppy did something bad?
I mean, yes. I mean, sometimes you just gotta yell at it to like really train some of the ideas in. But like to any onlooker.
Yeah, yeah. What if the puppy said something uncouth in YouTube chat? It's a little
Scream
unethical.
and shout and let it all out.
Honorable mention, I did see Tay's book talk saying littering, but it's biodegradable. I did think that was a clever one.
I honestly missed that.
Because people don't recognize how damaging littering biodegradable things can be, because it's introducing new germs or even just like new fertilizer type stuff to an ecosystem that wouldn't otherwise have it. In theory, in small amounts, it's fine, but once you get onto a national park level, they'll still fine you for throwing out a banana peel or an orange peel, because those things should not be in that ecosystem. It is still bad, especially if it's getting as much human traversing as a national park. So, definitely unethical. But, you know, plastic's worse.
Plastic's so much worse. We have a little island made of trash. That's crazy. Hey, it's okay, Buff Garfield. We're happy to see you here. Austin's the fun uncle. I'm the stepdad who stepped up. Quote, you.
Stepdad who stepped up. Alrighty, our next one, this is a custom card. I don't remember who suggested this one, but this was suggested by someone. Wizard to Muggle.
Wizard to Muggle. Okay, so we're leaning mainly Harry Potter universe if we're saying the word Muggle.
Yes, we are, but I always think it's fun to not name Harry Potter characters for this one.
I could agree with that. I like that concept.
Try to avoid Harry Potter characters if you can. If you can't, I might read them. I might not. You're a mug, Harry. Is this a wife and husband game? Could be.
Yeah, I'm sure plenty can play this.
Yeah, it might be fun. You can watch us play and see if you think you...
How good of friends are we that we know each other's thoughts? Thankfully, we're using chat to really off-sway that.
Not the stepdad, the dad who stepped up.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kelsey Weasel. I have forced my husband to play. Glad to hear. Alright, our card is Wizard to Muggle. Avoid saying Harry Potter characters if you can. The 4 is not visible.
Damn.
Spinning again. Muggle to Wizard. We're going vibes based, so we're not strictly saying Harry Potter characters. Mark, are you the new wife? Jeremy says, yes, Thomas is the wife. Buff Garfield asks if Mark's the wife. I think you can come to your own conclusions by watching. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Can someone explain what is a Muggle? It is a term from Harry Potter, which means a non-magic user. So someone who cannot use magic. It's a Harry Potter term. Sorry, English is my second language. All good, all good. It is just a term that means someone who cannot use magic.
Yeah,
Thomas,
it's not a normal English word.
Thomas, you may look. Okay. We have some fun ones coming in. Let's see. Interesting placement. Ooh, oh, Dr. Facilier. I really like Millhouse. Millhouse is a fun one. Ooh, here's a very good one too from Schalzer Journey. Bella from Twilight.
Bella from Twilight.
Yes. So we have Bella from Twilight, Millhouse, Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything comes up Millhouse.
And Bella from Twilight. And, you know what? Jeremy's is a good one. Ian McKinnon.
Okay. Okay. So, we have Millhouse that nothing can go right for ever.
Whoa,
But-
whoa. It's all coming up Millhouse.
It all comes up Millhouse, but that's like after a lot of intervention. This is...
When did you get 42? Last night. Last night, Mr. Brad.
You see, they're all people who have involved themselves in some of the darkest of mystical arts. And I can't out myself too much for being a Harry Potter head because I'm not.
Wow.
I watched Mystical Beasts, and they kind of alluded to the fact that any normal person could, in theory, do magic. It's just the fact they haven't been introduced to it.
Really?
Yeah, the Mystical Beasts
interesting.
franchise is kind of crazy when you go to like the New York style version to it.
Sorry to be quiet. I'm testing out some
You're good.
graphics here. But yes, the hints are Bella from Twilight, Ian McKinnon, Millhouse.
I do need help with Ian McKellen.
He's the person who I think played Dumbledore.
Okay.
He's the actor who played Dumbledore.
Okay, so he himself definitely. Okay, we're getting towards like mystical magical Millhouse for the 3 M's of the universe.
He's this guy right here.
Okay,
Also played Magneto.
gotcha.
Oh, he's Gandalf.
He's
All right,
Gandalf.
Gandalf and Magneto. Thank you. You can actually see the ones listed up in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the code I was messing around with to be able to display the clues to you. Not Dumbledore. Okay, noted.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
Locked in right there, slightly to the slightly to the Muggle side. We had Bella from Twilight, Ian McKinnon, and Millhouse. Is everything coming up Millhouse? Let's see it. It is.
Everything comes up
Woo! It's all coming up Millhouse. That is a 2. Very nice, very nice.
Keeping it slow.
Keeping it slow, but we are no longer tied for our lowest score ever. We are now at 4. Ooh. Alrighty. It's gonna be my turn to do the placements next. Let's see.
Was I right on the 4 at one point? That stinks.
Oh.
I can only blame myself. Mark explained Ian McKellen, and I thought more magical.
Ouch, that hurt, Mark? Wait, what did I say? Did I say something offensive? What did I say? Ian McKinnon played Dumbledore?
You said, yeah, I think it was because you said McKinnon and it's McKellen.
Oh.
The L's.
Oh. I'm not a pronouncement.
He's not a Spellman either.
Yo, Mr. Bread sent 2 W's, a finger heart, and 5 goats. Thank you so much, Mr. Bread. I appreciate that. All right,
You do be the goat.
The card is going to be poorly made, well made. Thomas, close your eyes.
Oh, I'm going for it again?
Oh, you know, sometimes I have no thoughts in my head.
You know, sometimes that's a good thing.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for that.
All right, everyone. This is what we're going for. This right here, poorly made, well made. All right, we're going for that. We're gonna dial it back. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can open your eyes. Okay, I see one right off the get-go that I like, being Cybertruck.
Okay. Yeah, that's poorly made. I'll give it to Cybertruck. It drives sometimes. That's more thing can be said about, I don't know, a Hot Wheels. Yeah, I probably put Cybertruck about there.
Okay. Next we're gonna go with, I like Hannah's with a lightsaber from Disney.
Lightsaber from Disney. Okay, I'm not super familiar with those. I would assume that they're well made because it's Disney. Are you talking about Disney Gift Shop or the Disney Create Your Own Lightsaber experience?
I would assume the second one.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume the second one.
Wow. All right, maybe we have some Cybertruck fans in chat.
And let's go with, Hannah agrees, the second one. And let's go with plastic knives.
Okay, well, it depends on the knife. There's a big range there. I would know. I'm an expert in plastic
You are an
cutlery.
expert.
I have to ignore Cybertruck. I just have to ignore Cybertruck for this hint. Plastic knives, when they are poorly made, are the bane of my existence. They're absolutely terrible. They will wear out after 2 slices, and then you're basically just using a stick to smack through your food. You might as well use a straw to cut your things. There are places, I won't name any names, but Panda Express, that their knives are so bad that I would rather just use 2 forks to pry apart my stuff. But like Wawa has some pretty nice made knives. I like Wawas. So that puts me in the middle. The Disney-made lightsabers puts me just a little bit here, and maybe I was being too harsh on the Cybertrucks. Maybe they do get you from point A to point B, but in like the worst way possible. So maybe it's just a teeny tiny bit to the well-made side. No, we're gonna go teeny tiny bit poorly made because maybe I just don't know anything about Disney lightsabers. I mean, they can't possibly be that bad. It's a Disney product at Disney. Screw it. Screw Disney. Yeah, I just remembered I hate Disney. I'm locking in here.
Mark hates Disney. Okay, we're riding that line, and I agree with him wholeheartedly.
Use the fork, Luke.
Okay. You're locked in.
I'm locked in.
Mark's locked in. Okay, and we go to reveal.
Okay, all right.
All right, that looks like we got ourselves a 3.
Thank goodness.
That is a solid 3.
That is a 3. Thank goodness I've remembered. I hate Disney.
Yeah, Cybertrucks, they get you from point A to point B. They are working vehicles. They suck.
Hey.
The Disney lightsabers from the experience glow, but are pretty much unusable without re-breaking.
Okay.
When it comes down to like, if anything, you want to actually play with them.
Oh, okay.
You are not swinging those things.
That's what you mean. Let's see. Man, let's see. I need to figure out how to block people on YouTube. Unfortunate. Hide user on this channel. Sorry, Michael Jackson. Yo, Pop sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Pops.
That is so appreciated.
Let's see. I watched a video on the Disney Sabers, and the Disney adult showing it off couldn't get it to turn on. Okay.
That's
all
crazy.
Right. I'm offended at the Disney hatred. Okay. Lisa the Star, you have to understand that I am a filmmaker first and foremost, and Disney single-handedly ruined copyright law for all of film. Like, the whole debacle with, I think copyright for media now is something like the death of the last author involved plus 50 years. Disney did that. Oh, plus 70 years, says Board Ghost.
They're fighting for 90.
Yeah, they're trying to actively move it even more, and then now that copyright's starting to fail them a little bit with changing, they're moving to trademark, and they're making the copyright things they want to do trademarked in certain aspects. So you can't use it's.
Yes. Copyright used to be things would go into the public domain 50 years after creation. 22 years after creation. Thank you, Board Ghost, being a historian on that. And it was awesome. It was amazing. So much was free use. And yeah, we don't have that in society anymore, and it's because of lobbyists at Disney.
We're passionate about copyright law here at Boardgamers.
Yes.
I'll fight tooth and nail for my copyright.
Take it seriously.
So nothing against the princesses or whatever. I just don't like Disney as a company. Whereas Corey, they had to deal with a family emergency, unfortunately. So we had Thomas coming in today. Yeah, Jeremy says, I doubt he hates the animation in general. That's correct. The animation in general is fine. Their movies are fine. Just their policies and their effect on the law has been awful.
It took a lot of work on my part to get Mark to even start enjoying general animation with how terrible he grew up with it.
Yeah. All right. Now it's my turn to give the hints.
Yes.
The card we're going to do is divided to whole, and we have two, count them, two wavelength cards left. Love watching your lives for a bed. Keep up with the fun. Appreciate that. Merit. Have you seen The Lion King, Mark? I've seen the original, not the new ones.
Yep, I have no idea about the live action ones.
Are you in America? If so, what time do you go live? We go live at 6 p.m. New York time. We are Americans. Need to start getting 4s, indeed. Card is divided to whole. This is the 4 that we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is divided to whole. All right. We got some interesting ones coming in. I'm probably not reading that first one that came in. It's a popular answer. I'm probably not reading it.
Dang.
Let's see. Tough placement. Okay. I am setting it down, closing up the board. Thomas, you may look. From Country Mozart in YouTube chat, one that I really liked was a sealed jigsaw puzzle box. My hint might be a numerator.
Okay.
Or Kansas is saying fractions. That works too. Let's see.
Fractions.
Okay. As in, if I'm using the term correctly, numerator and denominator.
Yeah.
And final one from Lisa the Star, Shattered Glass. The comment I avoided reading was America, so don't consider that one, but I'll give them the pleasure of me saying.
Shattered Glass is, by God, unfixable. A sealed jigsaw puzzle box, which I could have thought for a second there that it's all in one place, but like no, the pieces have not been put together in the slightest. Yeah, numerator and fractions. If you saying the word fractions, I think is just bottoming it out for me, and I'm just gonna rock with it. You said fractions. I do not know what you could say is more divided than fractions.
Yes, technically mine was numerator. I did just convert it to something that Chad actually said.
Yeah. Well, yeah, numerator, denominator, and then just hard fractions.
Yes. All right, let's see it. A sealed puzzle box. Numerators. America. Let's see it. Whew, let's see.
So we needed a little higher.
It had to be ticked up one singular tick at all to be on the 4. Wow, that's a really tough one.
I should have taken in Mozart's a little bit more with the idea that it's all in one box.
That's a sealed puzzle box. Yeah, that's basically a perfect hint, I would say, what Country Mozart said. It is, in fact, a 3. It is a 3, and we're going to go to 10 with 1 card remaining. Look, not all rounds can be 42, okay? Board Ghost says, golly, that was close. Board Ghost is making fun of me because apparently I say holy moly and golly a lot in this stream. I never thought so.
Golly gee, Mark!
Also, as a quick reminder, we are at 15,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you all so much. Since Corey's gone and can't say no, shh, don't tell Corey we're doing this. If we get to 100,000 likes, we're going to be playing The Price is Wrong with listings such as Cock Stained Glass. Wow, shh, don't tell Corey. We're only doing this because Corey's gone.
Please let us play this.
Yes.
I want to so badly. I always miss out on the other, mini games.
Doing Price is Wrong. It's like Price is Right, but with wacky Facebook Marketplace postings. And our potentially final card. Golly, that's a Pacific shout out. Okay, we're doing the Pacific thing now, too. All right. We will be doing another round after this. This is our last card of the first round. There will be another round after this. Do not fret. My turn to give the clues this time.
Yes.
Yes.
I just did divided. I'm spinning.
Oh my goodness.
My brain is fried. I'm so sorry, guys. As I told people when I got here, I was about to fall asleep.
Oh. We need to start using that wood token, wherever that is. We'll find it later.
Okay. All right, everyone. Let me see. Okay. All right. This is what we're looking for. Okay. We're looking for from boring to exciting. This. Okay? I believe you guys. You watch this stream, you know it's boring and exciting. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna close it up. Mark, open your eyes. Okay. I like Mozart's, again, with audiobook of a dictionary.
Okay.
I'm seeing some people say watching paint dry, and I feel like I gotta give it to them. Specifically green paint, if I were to add my own spin to it.
Watching green paint dry. That's interesting. You know that my least favorite color is yellow.
Yes.
So, okay. That maybe causes me to tick it up just a fraction. It's a teeny tiny bit.
I'm gonna go with solitary confinement.
Solitary confinement. Okay, I mean, at least you have your own mind that you're losing to keep you company. I saw someone say Mark shirt tonight. I've been getting so much crap about the designs.
Not wearing.
About the designs of my shirt the past 2 nights. I was like, you know what? Let's go with a nice, solid, normal maroon. Surely no one will make fun of that. And they did. All right, I'm locked in right here. I'm moving it up just a smidgen of a fraction.
Just a smidgen. Okay. Mark's locked in. We are going to reveal. That is a 4, I believe.
Wait, did I move it off? No, I moved it off!
Moved it off.
I sold! Are you kidding me?
I shouldn't have specified. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't your favorite color. And I knew green wasn't. That's on me.
Right.
I sold everybody.
Oh no!
Mark likes listening to the dictionary.
I mean, I would be curious about their delivery of it. Mark trying to be Maroon 5, but became Maroon Dive. Should have said yellow paint.
I should have said yellow paint.
Okay, well, we are out of cards for our first round. We will be doing another round. Do not worry, we'll be doing another round right after this, after Thomas updates the score. Also, as he's doing that, I will say, if you are currently watching and you are not following, please do consider giving us a follow. It really does help a lot. If you like what we do, want to see more of it, and want to see Corey return, he said he's only going to return safely if we manage to get a follow.
Yeah. If I can't do the cock-stained one, I'll make sure Corey doesn't return.
Yes, and 100,000 likes, you play the price is wrong, doing such items as cock-stained glass. We'll go through the other ones. Vintage double-headed troll doll and 16 used inflatables.
That's crazy. 16, that's gotta be so much.
16 used inflatables. Are you holding him captive until you get follows? Yeah. BRB gonna take a walk to YouTube. Hey Mark, how do those names get on the board? Buff Garfield, that's a great question. These names up here are our Patreon supporters. So Dr. Cillier, Coopster, Jamie Allen, Methodic Ash, Megan Haller, Twig, and Buff Garfield are all our amazing Patreon supporters who we appreciate so much. And look at that, there's room right there for your name. We left that space there for you. Patreon link in the bio.
Yeah, thank you, Board Ghost. It's also right there.
We did gain 1 follower once we mentioned that we're holding Corey hostage.
I love one person cares.
One person wants to bring Corey back. Well, it is now time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook. It says at the very back, it gives us a range, a table of how we did based off the different scores we got. We scored a 13 for our first round tonight. We are at 0 fours achieved.
Not too bad. We just missed out on the I win message. I'll take that.
And the message we got for scoring a 13 in Wavelength from the creators of the game themselves is, all caps, so close!
So close.
So close.
You know, maybe if we had that one card that wasn't you and me not knowing where it was.
Yeah. Omelet says, are they doing this 24/7?
I wish.
When is the answer to that ever yes? You buy into a random YouTube stream. Oh, you guys going 24/7? Yeah, we live here.
This is how we rotate the hosts. Corey is coming back.
Yo, Julie sent a heart
Hey,
me. Thank you so much.
much.
Thank you. Yeah, I shouldn't be rude. I shouldn't be obtuse. Like, what a weird question. There are like maybe a few live streams out there that go 24/7.
And the heart appeared over my head. I love these little TikTok little gadget things. I love it. I'm such a boomer.
TikTok and gadget things.
I don't know what to call it.
Alrighty. They take 1 hour a day to sleep. Yeah, they give us 1 hour off. 16 likes on YouTube, says Megan Holler. Holy
That's
moly.
awesome.
Thank you so much, YouTube. Appreciate that. This is all AI. Yeah, Jeremy's right. This is AI and pre-recorded, actually. But with that being said, we are going to move on to 7 new Wavelength cards. All we have to do is beat a measly 13 with these 7. That's doable. That can be done.
I believe in us.
Yes, do you want to update the Let's Beat score to be 13, and then we'll clear off this one?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm just sad to be the one to erase 42.
No, it's fine. We can always redraw it. You don't have to erase the embellishments around it, like the balloon and the horn. All 4, I believe. Thank you, Paul. When will it be Board Ghost's turn to play?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. You know what? Board Ghost doesn't always look at the placements. They can give me a shout at any point of where to put the dial, and I'll just put it there. How about that? Board Ghost is also busy at the moment. But our first card for this new round. We're running a custom card from Buff Garfield, which is super fun. It is hard to master, easy to master, and okay,
I have the hint.
You have the hint. So I'm closing my eyes.
Okay.
Good thought using that little wood chip.
I found it right in front of me where it always had been.
Okay.
All right, this is what we're going for. We're looking for easy to master, hard to master. This is what we're going for right, I'm trying to center it, right here. Okay? Right where Board Ghost put it. Like a good ghost. Okay. Whoa. I don't know why you have it to talk it like that. All right, so it's hard to master, easy to master. I'm crazy. Okay. Okay. Mark, you can open your eyes. Okay. See, I'm seeing, okay, let's go with times tables to start us off.
Ooh.
Your times tables.
Okay. Times tables, that's like 3 times 9.
Yeah.
Is
Nothing
27.
above double digits, but
Okay. So that's relatively easy to master. It is an elementary school task, so pretty easy, but I mean, plenty of people struggled with their times tables.
ooh, I like this one. Tying a tie.
Do you know how to tie a tie, Thomas?
I do.
I get people to help me with that usually. I can tie it well enough. All right, tying a tie puts me to here.
Ooh. And you know what?
Fine.
Let's go with makeup.
Makeup, okay. Maybe these are in the middle then. Times table has me over here. The tying a tie maybe has me a little more towards the middle than it should be. And hard to master. Mastering makeup is really hard. I mean, people dedicate entire careers to it. You don't dedicate entire careers to times tables. Well, I guess what is a mathematician? But someone who dedicated their career to times tables. This is actually on the hard to master side. I'm not gonna let it influence me too much. Maybe you're just mastering your own makeup look.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, to become a master in something, I think it's 5,000 hours. Has nothing to do with actual talent.
Okay, if you want to go by that metric, sure.
Then everything's easy. I know.
I haven't put 5,000 hours into times tables. Okay, I'm going to interpret the makeup clue as mastering your own personal look, not mastering all the facets of makeup and design and theory regarding that.
Yeah, I'm not thinking film. I'm not thinking film makeup and all those kind of things, like your own stuff.
Well, yeah, but even okay, never mind. I guess I have to consider times table still and tying a tie. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna set it right here. Go with my gut.
Okay. Mark's locked in. Now that I'm gonna open it, Jeremy, you're right. I sold for makeup, but didn't. That's definitely a 2.
Unfortunate. Yeah, if you hide your eyes, it sometimes gets in focus better.
Yeah. I sold for makeup a little bit. I forgot about the term master being the part of it. I was just thinking like learn.
Carmen Noodle back for another
learn.
day. Welcome back, Carmen Noodle. Yo, and Carmen Noodle sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Our camera just died. Okay, we're back.
It just sputtered.
We were so excited that the camera blew up for just a moment. That is a 2. Okay, all right, first card of this round. Not a bad start at all. I'll flip it over to the Mark side. There we go. Yes, we'll hand it off to each other. That's a great idea. We're using a wood token to remember whose turn it is. Alrighty, setting it back. I'm giving the clues this time around. And our card is going to be Straight to Curvy.
Straight to Curvy. Okay.
Simon about to master makeup for us all. Who is Simon? I don't know who that is. Times table is easy when you have a calc. Wait, what does calc stand for? Oh, hold on, they actually elaborated. Calc is short for calculator. I do, in fact, understand that reference, Buff Garfield.
And you've re-killed Board Ghost, thank you.
In fact,
Leave this guy!
Board Ghost moaning in the back is because we've referenced the not sure of a calculator joke many times here.
Every time, Mark! Every time!
How was your day today? It was great, Carmen. Glad you're here. I think I meant Thomas. Okay. All right, Thomas, close your eyes.
Okay. Wait, Matt. Okay.
The mansplaining calculator. No. A calc. Some people don't know it's short for calculator. It's new age slang.
God, it's Lost Beam all over again.
Straight to Curvy, this is your 4. This is what you are aiming for. They call him Jimmy Calc. That's short for James Calculator. Ow. Okay. Calc to me is calculus, but pop off. Fair enough, Megan. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Straight to Curvy is your card. All right. We got some good ones coming in. I am closing it up. Thomas, you may look. Let's see. Ooh. This is a very interesting one. I want to see how you interpret this one. Lincoln says, basic mustache. Ooh, Matthew has a great one as well. Finger. Not the boy named Finger. The human finger. And final one, final clue from Twig. This is a good one. Interstate highway.
Okay. Finger. Basic mustache. I know a lot about that basic mustache.
They call him Jimmy Basic Mustache.
Call me Jimmy Basic.
So, yeah, basic mustache, interstate highway, and finger.
Okay. It's curvy. It's curvy. No matter how hard you try, a mustache will curve a bit for your lip and whatnot, but it's not like, you're not like that. But interstate highways are meant to be so straight. They do wind and weave. They do wind and weave. But they're, it's just so middling to me. But it's definitely curvy. And
A finger, basic mustache, and an interstate highway.
Finger.
Yeah, you can inspect the source.
I'm pondering.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's a little curvy. I think it's a little curvy, nothing crazy. Interstate highway's not pin straight, so I can't see you saying that it is like a perfectly straight thing. A basic mustache, relatively falls, has some curls to it. I'm gonna lock in here as to not take up too much time and get sadder about Hannah's comments.
All right. Yeah. Honorable mentions. Hannah said Tom's hairline. Good thing you're not Tom. You're Thomas. So
Thankfully, I am Thomas.
it could be that. You should be talking about anyone. Also, Jeremy said Mark's beautiful hips. I ignored that one.
That would have been far more curvy, Jeremy. You should know that.
Straight to curvy, finger, interstate highway, basic mustache. Let's see it. Whoo! Very nice. That is a 3. Solid 3, right in the middle. I saw Dr. Cillier saying 5s and also a capital D, which I thought was a very interesting one.
Capital D is definitely interesting.
Yes.
I think I would have made 5 too curvy. Speaking of 5.
Speaking of 5, there we go. It is now Thomas's turn to give a clue, and we are down to 5 cards remaining in this round of Cooperative Wavelength.
Yes, still no forest tonight. I'm trying.
You know, we
Okay.
started the night a little rocky. We're getting back into it. And Thomas, your card's going to be sustenance to what cuisine?
Can you explain hot cuisine? I'm assuming that's just like fancy.
Yeah, fancy,
Okay.
not substantive food.
Okay.
Try harder, you're fired. Yeah, Thomas, try harder, you're not coming back tomorrow.
Man, I don't think I think that requires beating 42 for me to come back tomorrow.
Actually, wait, we might need you tomorrow. I can't see that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal. Okay. This is where we have it, everyone. We have sustenance to hot cuisine. And hey, thank you for the heart in GG's. That is very appreciated. Okay, this is what we're aiming for. All right, we are gonna bring it back. I'm going to close it up. Mark, you may open your eyes and recenter us.
Yo, Thomas already read the things, but I'll do it as well. Thank you so much, Carmen Noel, for the GG, and Cheryl for the heart me. Thank you, thank you.
I like twigs with a panini.
Okay, sorry. The hint is panini, not
From
twigs.
twig. From twig.
Okay, all right. I think that's a little sustenance.
Let's go with Olive Garden. I like Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Okay, I haven't been there in a very, very long time, but I'd hardly call them so fancy a food that they don't even care about the filling part. Like, you're going there for unlimited breadsticks. You're getting filled, okay? They're gonna fill you up there.
Okay. I'm seeing a lot of answers, but I'm trying to be good.
Yo, how you guys doing? We're doing good, CMG.
And you know what? I'm gonna go with spaghettis with Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
We no longer have a Red Lobster around us.
You named 3 things that I barely have any idea what kind of food they are.
Crazy.
I don't do paninis, like, ever. I can't name the last time I've had one. Don't know if I've ever been to Olive Garden, and I don't think I've ever been to Red Lobster.
Really? Never been to Olive Garden?
I probably have.
That's a family staple.
I probably have when I was much younger.
Yep.
But, okay, these are all sustenance, but Red Lobster is causing me to tick it up a bit. all I can think of is that scene in WandaVision when Vision puts his fingers onto the fake Vision and floods his memories, but they replace it with a Red Lobster commercial.
I've never seen that.
Okay, all right, yeah.
But those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
So, I don't know. Okay, unlimited breadsticks. They're unlimited. They're unlimited. It's gonna fill you up. I have to go off the one piece of knowledge I know of any of these, which is unlimited breadsticks. They'll fill you up, but it's just bread. I'm locked in. Do you know Olive Garden breadsticks is not what British people call breadsticks? Do British people have a bad word for breadsticks?
I don't know if there's another one.
Okay.
Okay.
Explain Red Lobster to a Brit.
Okay. It's a seafood restaurant.
Yeah. It's probably comparable to the
But a chain.
Yeah, a fancy chain restaurant.
chain restaurant you sit down at.
Yeah.
Serve seafood. All right, I'm locked in. Let's reveal. I'm seeing calls for a redo. Oh, redo? What do you mean redo?
If these didn't get Mark, I personally don't know what really would
Just
have.
because you named 3 things I don't know anything about. Oh my goodness! Oh, they're unlimited. They're gonna fill you. It's sustenance.
Olive Garden is kind of like the cheapest event space you can go to. At least that's how my family treated it. Like, it was a birthday thing to go to.
Oh.
But it was like the cheapest layer of it.
Okay, I understand. I feel like I should woman-splain what. Please do, because I'm just imagining it as fancy food where the focus is not filling you up.
Yeah, Red Lobster is not a place you can like casually go to. Like, we casually go to Chili's,
Yeah.
but like we never casually went to Red Lobster.
iSub says, DJ Pokemon. Thank you so much,
Hey.
DJ. Appreciate that. If you happen to be following, like what we're doing, would like to play more, please consider giving us a follow or sub as well.
And for panini, I'm like, ooh, like that's a good like pressed flatbread that you really like can't make easily at home.
Yeah, I don't do paninis.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm not positive that I've ever eaten a panini. Did you just take that back?
No,
Okay.
it's just a fancy sandwich.
Red Lobster's worse than Chili's? Correct. I believe you.
I agree.
We are now down to 4 cards remaining in this round of Cooperative Wavelength. We are moving on to a custom card. This was submitted to us by one of our viewers in our Discord. The card is going to be useful in a fight, useless in a fight. You can death make paninis at home. I will not.
It's just not like compared to like a standard sandwich. It's just more effort, way more effort.
Alrighty. Thomas, close your eyes. I am mixing up the board. Yo, Carmen Noel sent another GG as well. Sorry if I missed that. Alright, useful in a fight, useless in a fight. Let's see it. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to come up with a hint to give to Thomas to get him to place the red dial right onto that 4. On's commenting, I will not. Look, I'm not a Panini fan. There's a reason I don't eat them. Okay, alright. I feel like your card randomizer isn't that random. Well, you know, Dr. Facilier, you know when something's truly random, you'll get a bunch of repeats in a row, causing the illusion of it not being random. Thomas, you may look.
Yeah, I've gotten the whole rant from Mark about coin flipping. We don't need to start him.
Yes, yeah. And blame Google is all I have to say. I'm using their built-in randomizer. But I saw a good one. Fists.
Fists.
Useless in a fight, useful in a fight. Fists.
It always happens, Mark. It always happens.
Jeremy says money, which is a funny one. And ooh, this is actually a good one. If you know, you know, from Carmen Noel, bear spray.
Okay. Logic.
Google there's a company. Look, I'm not like trusting them with my life. I'm trusting their randomized function.
Okay. So your fists are very useful in a fight. They are the things you trust in a standard fight. And by standard, I don't mean like weaponry.
So we have fists, bear spray, and money.
And money. Well, I gotta say, it's useful in a fight. It's definitely useful. Bear spray specifically. And I guess you could always pay the guy to not fight you anymore. But like, what if you wanted to fight? Then there's nothing you can really do. So I mean, fists is like the thing you use.
Didn't expect to see you scrolling through YouTube Shorts, Thomas, says Jared. I don't know who Jared is. Maybe you do. Okay.
But like, fists is like, when it comes down to useful to useless, it is the same as having nothing. I want to believe that's the same as having nothing, despite the fact that fists are great. Because with all the other hints, I can't possibly like, yes, fists, it's what you fight with. So bear spray is definitely useful. Money can help you get things to fight with, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to work it out. I'm thinking, already in the fight, you have money.
You're in a fight.
Okay. It could stop the fight. It could. I'll lock in here.
Lock in there.
Lock in here.
Useful in a fight, useless in a fight. We had your fists, money, and bear spray. Feeling good?
Yep.
Let's reveal it. Oh, no.
Way more middling.
It was dead center, pretty much.
Leaning a little useless.
A
Okay.
little teeny bit useless. Yeah, so you know the thing about bear spray.
I don't know the thing about bear spray, I guess.
It's actually the same thing as pepper spray. You really shouldn't use pepper spray if you're actually in an altercation. You should really only use it as a deterrent, because if you spray something like that, it is just as likely to
end up back in your face.
To end up back in your face, especially if you're already in an altercation.
Which is why a lot of people do it almost point blank.
Yes. Yeah. Bear spray is a little bit better because it's made for bears, not people. But, you know.
I just assumed it was more useful than having nothing.
It is. It is. That's why it's not useless.
Yeah.
It's just right in the middle. But that was a very tough placement. I cannot fault you for that one. Yo, thank you so much for the GG. Carmen Noel, as we sometimes refer to as Carmen Noodle. You keep saying I can't fight with my arm stubs. Once again, I don't think that was said. I just think a fist is useful, just, you know, exactly dead center. Yeah. Boo. It'd be useful if you fought a bear. That's fair. Mark being a hater tonight. Am I being a hater? Okay, I'll adjust to positivity. All smiles from here.
Jeremy's paying all his ops to leave him alone.
Money's a funny one.
It made me think so many ways.
Like, imagine you're in the ring with someone and they just go and offer you like.
Isn't there like an entire WWE wrestler that does that?
Is there?
Isn't that like the whole bit is just? I can't remember. I don't know his name. I don't know WWE.
Mark hates Stubbs, Disney, and the color yellow. Okay, only 2 of those are accurate. Okay. I do not like Disney. The company, their movies are fine. The company is bad. And the color yellow makes me sad. That's an opinion I'm allowed to have. Alright, we are down to 3 cards remaining in this game of Cooperative Wavelength. Thomas.
Thank you, Paul. Yes, there used to be the $1 Million Man.
Actually, I don't like that card. I'm going to give you a new one.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it. Do you want to do talent to skill?
Oh, let's cycle it.
Okay.
I trust you. You're the streamer after all.
It's just those are too samey, you know?
I can agree.
So we're gonna do trashy to classy.
Trashy to classy. I also like the randomizer because it helps us put like the cards you guys suggest in a lot easier than making physical cards to pull out.
Yes.
Like that would be very helpful.
Oh, this is your first time seeing this new system.
First time with the generator.
This is very helpful, generating the cards instead of pulling out physical ones and searching for them. I just generate them.
Awesome. Okay. He paid people to lose and purchased the belt at one point.
That's hilarious.
I love that. Okay. This is what we're aiming for trashy to classy. I'll try to line up the board a little bit more. Okay. Okay, we're looking for trashy too classy. Okay, we're gonna pull it back. I'm gonna close it up. And Mark, you can open your eyes.
Ooh.
Okay. I gotta go with it. Let's go with Mozart. From Mozart.
Mozart from Mozart.
Yep. Let's go with the Met Gala.
Okay, well that this is gonna be maxed out classy, right?
And trying to think.
Is Mozart the one that was born in Mozart birth house and died in Mozart death house?
Why would he go there?
Why would he do
Why would he go to the Mozart death house? That is,
And
him.
it's not a classy move.
and I'm just gonna go with a suit.
A suit.
A suit.
Okay.
Or to keep it both sides, a suit / a dress. Either way. Just
Okay. So I'm trying to think what would max me out, because Met Gala is one of those ones that does max me out. But with that being said, it's full of a bunch of rich people, and rich people are trashy. Yuck, I hate the rich.
yeah.
And Mozart, very classy, but he was born a long time ago. He probably had some trashy actions and opinions just being alive in that time frame. I don't know if he did, I'm just assuming. And a suit. You know who wears a suit? Hitman. Yeah. And rich people. Okay, this is probably maxed out, but just a plain generic suit with no embellishment ticks me up a little bit. So I'm gonna be ticked up a little bit just because there are no embellishments on the suit and dress.
Okay.
Another hate? Oh, come on.
The thing about rich people.
Oh no.
Do keep in mind, the Hitman, throw briefcase.
Jeremy says a $30 bottle of wine. That's maxed out classy. Absolutely maxed out. Let's
Cheeky
see.
little $30 bottle of wine.
Did I throw? Trashy to classy? Wow.
That's a 3. That is, I believe that is a 3.
I ticked it up, but not enough.
Not enough. We had you going the right way.
Hey, you got me to 3. You got me to 3. It would have been a 2 if I maxed it out.
Who wears a suit? Hitman.
They do. You know, very not classy of them, if you ask me. Still impressive for that placement. Thank you.
Real hitmen wear disguises.
And they disguise as someone in a suit every time. James Bond. That is fair.
That might be the closest to a perfect date I'll ever draw.
Ooh, that is very nice. Very nice. All right, I'm stealing this back from
Yes,
you
take
now.
your token.
The token that says who's giving the clues. We are down to 2 cards remaining. 2, count them, 2 cards remaining. In this game of cooperative wavelength, we're at 8 right now. Yeah,
James Bond would have been a good one, Chels.
I felt like we were doing better than last round, but like point-wise, we're not there just yet. All right, let's do another custom card. This is a fun one. This was another custom card suggested from somebody in the Discord. I don't know why it's not signed. I guess I must not know who suggested this one. This is Revolutionary Idea, Reinvented the Wheel.
Okay.
So what this means is a revolutionary invention is something that, you know, changed society when it was invented. Say, I don't know, the internet. Could be a revolutionary invention. Fire is a revolutionary one. Reinvent the wheel is, well, you know, did this thing really need to exist? The classic one people go for is sporks.
Does that explain the sporks or the foons that I was seeing in the chat?
Yes.
In Discord? Okay. Context is great, guys.
Manuel says, do you steal coffee in YouTube chat? I mean, if I had that option, I definitely would.
From major corporations? Yes.
Alrighty, mixing up the board now. Revolutionary idea, reinvented the wheel. Mark lies, he stole an iced coffee. Yeah, I said I don't have access to steal coffee right now. I used to. And technically I didn't steal it, I just abused my free coffee privileges. I think that's very different. Revolutionary idea, reinvented the wheel. Any astute listeners may have caught how Board Ghost pronounces the word coffee.
Coffee.
Wolfie.
One of these days they'll see Jersey.
That's not in the Discord. Yeah, I pulled this one from when we were live, not from the Discord. So someone suggested it live, and then I missed their name.
Which would explain why no name, yeah.
Ooh, we got some good ones coming in. We got some very good ones coming in. Okay, all right. I really like Ons here. Setting it down, closing off the board. Thomas, you may look. On said a multicolored pen. It's one of those pens where you click out the different colors. Let's see. Ooh, Twig says paper plates, but I think they're repeating somebody else saying paper plates. So I think
Straws.
Oh yeah, Paul said paper plates.
Okay. I do like board games. I know I'm not gonna take it, but like I do like the idea of just board games.
And final one, an actual great one from Jeremy. Crystal Pepsi.
You see, I am a staunch believer in Beepus.
In Crystal Beepus?
Not Crystal Beepus, but Beepus, which means to make it crystal, you gotta have a little bit of hate in your heart.
A clear soda, Thomas. It's a clear soda.
It didn't need it. It didn't need it. So many of these didn't need it. Like the multicolor pen, cool in idea, but it is completely unnecessary. And I don't remember the third. What was the
Paper plates.
paper plates? You see, but a little bit of disposability goes a long way sometimes. I use a lot of paper plates in my day.
Hannah says I'm too young for Crystal Pepsi. What the hell is that? I will explain once we reveal the board. It's a fascinating thing.
It is. Crystal Pepsi is crazy. Because I have to fight back the urge to hate and add to the hate list for today.
Yes, positivity.
Positivity.
I love things that aren't Crystal Pepsi.
Everything that's not Crystal. No, not everything.
Some things that aren't Crystal Pepsi. Positivity. There we go.
Paper plates. I feel like that's pretty reinventing the wheel, but like it's not crazy. I'm gonna go here.
Okay, paper plates, multicolored pen, Crystal Pepsi.
I'm gonna lock in.
Locked in right there. Let's see it. Revolutionary idea. Reinvented the wheel. Let's see it.
Who's calling for the redo?
Very nice. That is a 4. That is our first 4 of the night.
Thank you,
Yes!
Crystal Pepsi.
We did it.
We love Crystal Pepsi now.
The love in Thomas's heart for things that aren't Crystal Pepsi got us a 4. Let's go. First 4. Yay, Thomas. Dr. Vasilier showing off the subscriber stickers. Holy moly. And Thomas, you can even, once you're done, add a tally to the 4s tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
that's what this means.
very nice. So what is Crystal Pepsi? Okay. I believe I'm getting the story correct. You guys can fact check me on this afterwards. But Crystal Pepsi was a ploy that Pepsi did back in the early noughts, I believe, early 2000s.
We're getting the 12s.
Yes, the early noughts, where they released a clear version of soda. It was soda, but clear. And it was new. It was revolutionary. People had never seen that before, and it was actually starting to get relatively popular. It was catching on and kind of taking the market by surprise. People liked clear soda. It was really fun. It was really novel. Coke saw this and they went, crap. Pepsi beat us to the punch. They made clear soda first. We can't beat them. If we release our own clear Coke, people are gonna call us a knockoff of them, and we're not gonna be able to sell as many as Pepsi's doing. Pepsi beat us, but Coke can't let that happen. Coke can't let Pepsi beat them in the marketplace. So what they did, which was the most devious thing ever, is Coke released their own clear soda, but instead of hyping it up and marketing it like Pepsi did, they put it in the blandest casing ever, made it look really just bland, unappealing, and marketed it to old people. Why did they do this? It's because it made clear soda not cool. People saw Coke's version of clear soda on the shelves being sold in retirement homes and stuff like that with the lamest packaging imaginable, and they went, wait, clear soda's not cool after all. And because of that, the marketing press around it was so bad, Crystal Pepsi was knocked off as being an option.
I personally didn't find much of a difference in the taste and didn't really care one way or the other whether my soda was clear.
So, Coke never made a dime off of their clear soda. I don't remember the name. It was a complete marketing failure. Carmen Noel, thank you so much for the GG. It was a complete marketing failure. They lost money on it, but it killed Crystal Pepsi.
Speaking of killing the fun, Mark, can you explain why I wrote 11 and not 12?
Oh,
people
golly.
in chat.
Well, it's because Thomas is bad at math. No, that's not it. The reason is a 4 in cooperative wavelength is only worth 3 points. It's only worth 3 points because instead the benefit is take another card and we add it to the stack. We would have been at 1 card remaining. Now we're at 2. Thank you, Thomas.
Of course, yeah. I was just seeing some people in chat, and it's okay if you thought my math was bad. I can understand the confusion.
Dr. Facilier says Coca-Cola Clear. Okay, yeah, it was a lame name for a lame product meant to kill a much cooler product. That's why I don't have clear soda.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yes.
Let's generate a new card for you. This is a fun one. We're doing a lot of custom ones tonight. This is one of our own custom ones from our Halloween special.
Ooh.
So Coke are kind of like Disney.
Yeah.
I guess in a sense.
Other people can't have fun.
We only need 9 more 4s to beat yesterday. That's the mindset we need right now.
Thank you, Paul.
Thomas, the card you're gonna run with is last to die in a horror movie, first to die in a horror movie.
Oh, man.
It's a fun one. It's a fun one.
Hey, and thankfully, this is a perfect time for it, because Corey notably doesn't like horror things in the slightest.
Oh, yeah, and you do.
Yeah.
Well, you're at least neutral.
I'm knowledgeable by comparison. Okay, this is what we're going to reveal. Okay, this is what we're going for. Last to die in a horror movie, first to die in a horror movie. Did you hear, Paul? We only need 9 more 4s to beat yesterday.
Wrong track.
Okay. We're gonna place it down. I'm going to close the board. Mark, you can open your eyes. Okay. Okay.
Last die in a horror movie, first die in a horror movie. It's interesting. You have to play off a lot of stereotypes for this one.
I'm trying. That's why I'm
Not too many stereotypes.
yeah. I'm gonna go with the best friend. I like that from earlier. I just missed who said it.
Main character's best friend?
Yeah, main character's best friend.
Okay.
I like the dog.
The dog? Oh no. Okay. So here's the thing. The dog is, in my opinion, first to die in a horror movie because the filmmakers do it to show how serious and edgy we are. We're so serious, we killed the dog. But main character's best friend, they're not going to die to the very end. They're going to be one of the last ones to be killed off for heart wrench. I mean, I guess it depends on the movie. If I'm thinking of like Minecraft story mode and Ruben as a dog, he doesn't die to the very end.
Hannah, you and I were thinking the same way. I just didn't want to say it on my own idea, so thank you for taking the blame with me a little bit here. I'm also going to say the villain.
Oh, Okay, how am I going to interpret this? Because Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees is the first to die in Friday the 13th, because that sets up why he's a zombie murderer killer. But he's also last to die because they defeat him. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger is the first to die. Actually, no, he's not. He killed a bunch of kids first. Okay. It's probably close to the last to die because they end the movie with killing off the villain. But it's not going to be maxed out because they would just say main character if it was maxed out. It's going to be ticked up a little bit because because they come back for the sequel. That's why. So main character's best friend, the dog, and the horror villain. I think I'm happy with this placement. I think I'm happy with this one right here. Oh no, he hates dogs. It's not gonna help. Oh, no, my goodness. Why?
We don't hate dogs.
Why am I catching strays?
Where's Guinness?
I saw somebody else say, "Oh, Mark likes movies where dogs die." I don't. I just observed that as something filmmakers do. I don't know what. It's one of those.
The more
nights.
you
That's all I
fight,
can
the more
say.
you lose.
How was your St. Patrick's Day? It was alright. I didn't run into anyone named Patrick, so I was kind of disappointed.
My car got totaled.
Ooh. Sorry to hear that.
All right.
Let's reveal the
Mark's
board.
locking in here.
Bad placement, bro. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I like the villain because I thought the same thing. It's like, yeah, they either, to some degree, and a lot of them, they just don't die. Mm-hmm. Like with Jason, he's not dead.
Yeah.
He's got to come back for all the sequels. Means he's alive.
Did you kill a bunch of snakes? No, we did not. Okay, alright. Main character's best friend, though.
Yeah, I thought. See, it really just depends on the writer, which makes this one really hard.
It is.
Because a lot of the whole point in horror movies, like, oh, I'm gonna do something different, I'm gonna break form, and then they do it, and then a bunch of them break form, which makes it the new form, and then it just goes.
That's fair. That's fair. Don't say anything. That's my guess. Okay.
Yeah, if I stayed, like, I was seeing people say, like, the average person, da-da-da, I'm like, I can't cop out that hard.
Sorry. Let me rephrase. Oh, main character's best friend. That's an awesome hint. that one would have got me there. All right, closing up the board. We are down to one card remaining. The sidekick. Okay, it's interesting. I can see it. It's just.
I'm with you, Paul. The middle is always so hard with things that are way more.
I was stuck thinking about like really old school horror movies. I wasn't considering anything with new horror. So that may have been my bad there. I grew up on watching horror movie clips on YouTube. So potentially last card of this round. This is our last chance to beat 13. Very doable.
It is doable. We got this, guys. We got this.
Chell says, "Yay! I got a 4." Flavorless to flavorful is the card.
Okay. This is gonna.
Jeremy says, "I think Tom threw." Parentheses, I wasn't watching.
No, Jeremy, you're right. You're right. This is what I do.
I have to say, I have absolutely no idea why chat calls you Tom. It is not your name.
I mean, was it even? You said it was from Jeremy?
Yes.
Jeremy, you know me. I know it's shorter. I'm just gonna say it's shorter. That's why.
Check my math, we still need 9 more 4s. Alright, well this is gonna be our first of 9. Let's go. Flavorless to flavorful. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. We only need 9 more to beat our all-time record of 42. I'm not gonna check their math. Oh, okay. Sorry, Lisa the Star says it's because I call him Jimmy Tom.
Okay.
Thanks, Lisa the Star.
I'll accept that.
That explains it. Let's get 47 today. Thomas the Tank / Mr. Mark Egg. No. No. Alright, flavorless to flavorful. This right here is what we are aiming for. Alrighty. I am closing up the board. Thomas, you may look. Okay, don't consider this one. This isn't a real clue. But Dr. Cillier says Truffala shirts. In reference to my Truffala tree shirt. Let's see. Did you ever try Crystal Pepsi?
I have had it, yes.
Okay, Paul's hint is Crystal Pepsi. I think that's a fun one.
Okay.
Dr. Cillier's real hint, and I saw someone else say it too, is gum. Pops said gum as well. Pops and 8 Never Gava all said gum. Specifically, Dr. Facilier said the first few bites of gum. Nobody else said that though. They said
Okay.
gum and Crystal Pepsi. And let's see. Do we have a final one for you? I saw who was it who said this? Matthew Collingwood said this one a few times, and I think it's a fine one. They said ice cream sandwich. Really?
I just like ice cream. That's like my fiend food.
So gum, maybe first few bites of gum, ice cream sandwich, and Crystal Pepsi.
See, the thing with Crystal Pepsi, it still tastes. It's still got a taste. Still a flavorful drink. I'm just mad they did it. Pocket eggs. I could not when I saw pocket eggs. I'm also a fan of pocket eggs. I think they're definitely flavorful. Gum definitely has a solid flavor to it. It wears out, sure, but like it has a flavor.
Also, real quick, manual on YouTube chat, do not make any comments about the placement of the dial until the board is open, because that ruins the game a little bit if you're giving hints that aren't just clues that are answers to the card. All good, all good. Just wanted to say that.
But it's flavorful. Everything's flavorful, but like gum specifically.
First few bites of gum. You can use here to look if you can't see the card.
I'm gonna flavor. Oh,
so you're on the flavorless side right now.
Flavorless side. Oh,
I know they look very similar on this card.
So it's
flavorless is towards the protrusion. Flavorful is away from the protrusion.
Okay.
As people have been saying.
Okay. I thought I was going for flavorful. Do I just hard flip it?
People have been saying this. Okay, so now you're on the flavorful side.
Okay.
First few bites of gum, ice cream sandwich, Crystal Pepsi.
I'm never gonna get used to this. They so much flavor.
That was stressful.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in with the opposite of what I was doing.
All right. After giving chat a heart attack, biting their nails the whole time, you're locking in
so sorry,
over on the
guys.
flavorful side.
I'm so bad.
Let's see it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You teased chat that hard. The chat's there going, no, and they're like, oh wait, wrong side, and put it right on the floor.
8 more to go.
8 more to go. 8 more to go. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Nice job. Nice job.
That's insanity.
It is legit.
I can add another tally to the 4 tally.
Paul says it's midnight. I can't handle this stress.
I'm so sorry, Paul.
Carmen sent 2 GGs. Thank you so much, Carmen. All right, we just scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. It is not worth 4 points. It is only worth 3 points, because instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack. We would have been out of cards, but now we have 1 remaining because of this 4.
And thanks to that, we did at least beat the last score.
Woo!
We're
very
getting better.
Nice. Very nice. Yes, that is a good start, beating last games. And it is going to be your turn to give the clues.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to field this card? Or do you want me to generate another one? Limp to firm.
I've never done it. Let's go for it.
All right, we're rolling with it. We're running it. Everyone's gonna behave, okay? Everyone's gonna be couth. No uncouth comments.
We're nothing but couth here.
Limp to firm is your card.
Okay. This is what we're going for, guys. Limp to firm. Okay. Okay. This is it. Limp to firm. Okay.
That 4 that I cannot see is what we're aiming for.
Yes. We gotta get that 4, guys, because we only have 8 more to go. Only 8 more to go. Okay, Mark, you can open your eyes. All right, Chelsea, I'm seeing you say it a lot. I'm with you there. I'm gonna go with rubber. Rubber.
Okay. That to me is kind of in the middle.
I like Carmen noodles. I'm gonna go with skin.
Skin. It's taut. I wouldn't call it as limp or firm. It's like taut. Probably a little bit on the limp side though, because rubber's solid, and you can have very firm things with rubber, but in general, it's gonna bend and flex. So I'd put it a little bit towards limp. Final clue, if you want to give me one.
I really want to say boiled egg, but that's just because I want to say boiled egg out loud.
Okay, you can say it, and I'll digest it, but I won't consider it the third clue.
Mark digesting eggs over here makes sense.
I'd be digesting eggs, let me tell you that.
There's more boiled egg. Okay, we're here for boiled egg.
Okay, so peeled hard-boiled egg is what you're saying. I'm assuming peeled hard-boiled egg. That is going to be on the limp side. That is certainly limp. You hold it out, the end is going to like move a little bit. But it is still pretty firm. It's being held together by all the egginess. And maybe you can consider the shell in there. But I'm considering rubber and skin. So maybe this is dead center. Maybe this is dead center. I'm putting a little teeny tiny bit towards the limp side because I think rubber tends to be more limp than not. And I'm gonna lock in right here.
Lock in right there.
He'll keep it in his pocket for future info. Also, I didn't comment on it before. Megan, you followed us earlier this stream. You have become a meep, and as you know, our logo is a little red pawn. Well, Yeah, they didn't have one of those, so the emoji next to the name is a little red prawn. Wow, look at that, how cool.
I like that.
It's a little red prawn emoji next to your name for subscribing. But I'm locked in right here.
Okay, Mark's locked in right here. While I reveal it, can you explain what the hell a meep is?
A meep, yes. Meep is short for meeple. A meeple is a term for any non-traditional game piece, or any humanoid game piece, typically. So if the pieces in the game don't have official names like pawns or checkers or whatever, they might just be referred to as meeples.
Okay.
Meep.
So. Okay, so, Mark.
I am a meep.
You had a 4.
No, the egg! The egg threw me off!
I wanted so badly to say a 3rd. I felt like if I copped out and stopped at 2, that pretty much gave you the dead giveaway of where you were at. I'm like, I have to say a 3rd.
You can just say, I'm not really feeling any of the other clues, just work with what you got. You can do that.
I did 3 every other time. I felt like if I'm like, I'm done.
Wait, I want a prawn. Well, if you subscribe to the channel on TikTok, there'll be a little red prawn next to your name. I believe it's 10% off. Board Ghost is telling me it's 10% off right now. Oh, for new subscribers, it is 10% off, and you'll have a little red prawn next to your name. Very nice.
It's fun. Okay. It's not your fault. I needed to say a 3rd, and I liked boiled eggs so much.
Unfortunate. Well, that means we are ending the round with 16. A meep for me is from League of Legends.
I don't know the difference between British rubber and American rubber. I'll be so real on that one.
I subbed on YouTube, says
hey, thank you so much.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, Thomas, do you want to update the score?
Yeah, I can do that.
We scored a 2.
At this rate, if we play 22 more games, we'll beat our score at the rate that we're getting 1 more point each time.
Meep for me is from Rick and Morty. A meep from Rick and Morty?
Meep.
Mr. Meep Seeks. An eraser is rubber. Yeah. Meep for me is from Roadrunner. Meep. Anyone remember Roadrunner in chat? Did I just date myself? Am I old for remembering Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote?
He keeps making a comeback. They don't let him die.
Beep, beep. Well, it's a 24-hour stream, so that's fine. Alright, I'm pulling out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook to see how we did. We scored a 14! we scored 16, right? Because we ended with 2?
That's me.
No, okay.
I'm in.
It's pre-recorded, yeah. Okay, so future Mark.
No, we ended with a miss.
No, we ended on the 2. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty darn sure, because I didn't have it dead center. I had it like over here-ish.
Gotcha.
So.
I thought it was a miss. My apologies.
Stream can't start late if it never stops. You are correct. You are correct, Dr. Cilia. Yo, Fem sent a rose. Thank you, Fem.
So in 6 hours, we get Austin to replace you. Corey will be done his emergency and then replace me 6 hours after that.
Isn't it beep beep? Is it? For Roadrunner? Did I Mandela affect myself? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's meep meep.
I thought it was me.
Beep beep. Meep beep.
It's like a car honk.
We'll look it up after stream. Well, print out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook.
We got 2 people. I guess they looked it up to say meep.
On says def meep meep. Then Matthew says beep beep. Then Donna says meep meep.
Then YouTube goes meep meep meep. And I trust Jeremy on this one.
Anyway, how we did, according to the official Wavelength rulebook from the creators themselves, for scoring a 16 is you won. You won. Woo! Lisa the Star says meep meep. Shell says it's beep beep. Wow.
I see weep weep.
Weep weep. No, that's me. Board Ghost, can you fact check us on this?
Checking.
Yeah. I trust Jeremy. I want that to be clear.
Well, I say we have time for another round.
Oh, for sure.
At least.
I don't even know what time it is.
It is 8.
8, okay.
And as a quick reminder, we're at 44,000 likes on TikTok right now, which is wild. If we are able to get to 100,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we'll be playing The Price is Wrong. It's our own custom minigame that is like The Price is Right, except we use wacky Facebook Marketplace listings, such as cock-stained glass. Don't tell Corey we're doing this one. He wouldn't approve of this for stream, but Corey's not here, so we can do whatever. We also have vintage double-headed troll doll and 16 used inflatables. 16 of them.
That's gotta be like, I have to imagine like the size of that inflatable. Like that's thousands of dollars. Hopefully, depends on how used, I guess.
The first ever episode of Roadrunner.
Oh, are you playing it? All right, we're gonna play it live. We're gonna hold it up to our mics here.
Appearance of Roadrunner.
First ever appearance of Roadrunner. No suspense. It sounds like a meat. Oh, we're gonna play it one more time. Sorry, I talked over the bit. I didn't know how long the build-up was.
That's meat to me.
Well,
I'm getting meat.
wow. Okay. I didn't expect it to be this much of an argument. Slow it down. We'll go beat for beat. We'll look it up after stream.
At 200,000 likes, we'll do a frame-by-frame reaction.
Maybe. This is the new Yanny or Laurel. I heard meep meep, but I could be convinced that it was a soft B. Beep beep.
I've seen so many of those videos. It's like, oh yeah, tell me what you hear, and they say like 4 different things, and literally whatever you read is pretty much what you hear because you're like psyching yourself into it. So,
new card, meep meep versus beep beep.
feet.
That's funny. That's funny. My turn to give the clues. We are starting a new 7 new cards. We have an opportunity to beat 16 and get that 4 counter way up and go beyond.
From the fan wiki?
From the fan wiki, Roadrunners speaks only with a signature beep beep, sometimes misheard as meep meep. Whoa! Whoa! The beeps technically got it from a fan wiki.
From the fan wiki.
Fan wiki, not real.
Not real.
Meeps are back. Meeps are back.
We cannot use that as a like a college thesis statement record, so cannot take it.
Neat, neat. Hey guys, sorry I'm late, but I've been watching Formula One. Ooh, that's fun.
Board Ghost can probably talk to you a lot. Yeah, tell Board Ghost, please.
Welcome in, Sky. Great to see you as always. We the meeple. All right, Thomas, close your eyes. I am mixing up the board. Beep beeps are now added to the hate list. There's no hate list. Okay?
We don't hate beep beeps.
Oh my goodness, so many strays being caught tonight. First card of the new round. Smells bad, smells good. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is smells bad, smells good. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I know your smell preferences too much, Tom. Yes.
You're doing it now too.
1952 Warner Brothers film Beep Beep.
Whoa!
Wow.
Warner Brothers made a film about Roadrunner that the title of the film was Beep Beep.
It has to be beep.
Oh no! Meeple in shatters right now. Thomas, you may look. Copyright infringement.
I was truly just meeple.
Yes. Bad day to be a meeple. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. We have a few good suggestions in here. I do like Paul's. Cut grass.
So you say you don't know my smell preferences. The only thing I think I've ever like commented to you about, I have a bad sense of smell. Like it just doesn't work great. I like gasoline.
Okay, alright. On says there's a mockumentary. Meeps are back. Meeps are back. L team meep meep. Ooh, Country Motor has a great one. Leather.
Leather. Ooh.
Leather, cut grass, and last one I'm gonna go with from Matthew, tea.
Tea. Tea just. See, tea is such a good smell, but like it can vary. Like I'm sure you can make bad tea and then it's terrible. I enjoy freshly cut grass. It's the smell of grass screaming out in terror as they're being nearly killed, which is literally what's happening.
Yeah, they're telling the others to run, but they can't because they're grass.
So like it's good.
The leather? Question mark? Question mark?
Leather.
Leather. Like a leather jacket.
Yeah. Which I believe smells pretty good. It can get rank, but like it itself is good.
Leather jacket, cut grass, and tea.
You see, tea is putting me back up here. But like cut grass, leather, and like tea, I feel it's so generic, but like it's good. I'm gonna go right here.
Right there. Alrighty, this is our first card of the new round. Smells bad, smells good. Leather, cut grass, tea. Let's see it. Oh no!
Smells worse. Wow, guys.
So actually, no, it's touching. That's definitely touching the two. That's touching. So my logic is these things smell good, but it's such a soft smell. It's a hard to notice smell.
I don't know. I mean, cut grass is pretty pervasive.
Yeah, but I was thinking more like leather. Like
leather makes sense.
And fresh grass or fresh cut grass, I feel like I don't notice it that often unless I'm really kind of paying attention for it, or I'm doing the cutting the grass. Tea was the best clue.
Tea got me. If I just thought about tea, it would have got me there. It seems.
Alrighty, closing off the board. We are now at 6 cards remaining with a score of 2. We have 6 more cards in order to beat 16.
Dr. Vasilia, I think you're right. I think me and Mark are both not smellmen.
I'm definitely not a smellman.
They call him Jimmy Schnoz.
All right.
Thank you, Board Ghost, for being the only one to laugh at my jokes.
Okay. Thomas, we're gonna do something interesting.
Okay.
Useless in an emergency, useful in an emergency. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. We've never done this before. Me and Corey discussed this last time. I'm gonna let you name what the emergency is before we spin.
Okay.
So it could be a fire, it could be a sinking ship, it could be burglar.
Let's go with a house fire.
House fire.
Let's go with house fire.
Fire!
House fire!
My soul wanted to do car accident, but I don't want to think any more about that.
Warner Bros. Lists both Meep Meep and Beep Beep as trademarks according to Wikipedia.
What?
We can't trust Wikipedia.
Oh, no! No, I'm counting it. That's a victory for the Meep Meeps. You have now signed away your soul. Thanks.
So Warner Bros. Doesn't even know.
10 missed calls from my mom is the emergency. Okay, no, the emergency is house fire.
House fire.
House fire. All right, makes it the board.
Okay. We got this, everybody. It's not showing.
Yep.
Hate to see it. Because I love that board state. But I'm not allowed. Meep beep. Okay. I can accept that. Okay. This is what we're looking for. Useful in a house fire, not useful in a house fire. That being the emergency we're dealing with. Okay. All right. Pull it back here. Everyone, give you a second to get your ideas in. Gonna close it up. Mark, you can open your eyes. I'm seeing a couple people tell me pretty similar things, that being towel or blanket. I'm gonna go with blanket on this one.
Blanket in a house fire.
Blanket in a house fire.
Okay. All right. So that's useful. That is a little teeny tiny bit useful because blankets can smother fires.
Oh, it's so hard. This is so difficult.
Useless in emergency, useful in
These are-
emergency. The emergency is a house fire. We have blanket so far.
I'm gonna go with a cup of water. I've seen it listed a couple of times and different versions of this from different people.
Same placement. It's a little teeny tiny bit useful. I'd rather have it than not.
And let's go with you know what? A pan.
A pan?
A pan.
Okay, well that's useless. What am I using a pan for in a house fire? I could use the pan to push open doors, like smack at the door handle and push them open because the door handles heat up. Could break a window with a pan to get out. Dead center, blanket, cup of water, pan. I'm not upset to have any of these, but I'm gonna go a little bit useless because I have to think of niche cases to find a use for any of these besides maybe the water. So I'm just gonna go a little teeny tiny bit useless.
A little bit useless.
A little bit useless. I could see it being exactly mirrored from here, but
I do enjoy Dr. Facilier just saying board gamers.
board gamers, that's pretty useless. I do
Yeah.
have to say.
Be so real, I have no experience in house fires.
Yeah.
I sometimes volunteer at our local fire company, but you know, I haven't fought fires.
I didn't know that. All right, I'm locked in right here.
All right. We're gonna
Sorry. Yo!
See ya.
Let's go!
The idea was very middling.
Okay, all right, not bad at all. Not
That's
bad.
a solid 3. A
Okay,
solid
all right.
3.
I'll take a solid 3.
You
All
had
right.
yourself pretty much, I think you were floating at like 2
Okay.
on the other side before, so you know, glad we got us there.
Pushed it a little bit too far. Okay, all right, I can see that. Very nice, very nice. Good hints. Let's see. Do you want to run a challenging one?
Man, sure. Sure, I'm just guessing. You know, guessing for me is the far easier side. They judge me more, but I'll I'll guess every day if I have to.
We're going to do small to tiny. You may think these are the same word, but
Because they are.
Because they are. How I would define the difference between small and tiny is tiny has a cute element to it. A Hot Wheels is small. A ladybug is tiny.
Okay, so there's like an adorable factor that I have to
Yes.
take into account. Okay.
A, A fork is small. Like
A pickle fork.
a pickle fork is tiny. Yes. Mouse is tiny.
Yes.
Yes.
A rat is small. Hopefully.
Yes. Rat is small. Mouse is tiny. There's a cute element with tiny.
Okay. Okay.
Minuscule.
So they're all gonna be probably small things, but
Small to tiny. Let's see it. All right. All right. That 4 right there is what you're aiming for. The card is small to tiny. We're talking about tiny having a little bit of a cute factor to it is how we define the difference here.
this is going to be difficult.
You come up with a clue to get Thomas with the red dial right onto that blue 4. Alrighty. Closing it up. Thomas, you may look. Let's see.
Just sitting here with my own thoughts, being like, wow, 42.
Tiniest. I do like shells of goldfish. Actually, she said goldfish, but I think they meant goldfish.
Yep.
Yeah, goldfish. There we go. There we go. Dr. Cillier said Japanese food, which is a very interesting one. Small to tiny. Goldfish, Japanese food, and let's see. What I might not give you a last one. Actually, Country Mozart says rubber duck for a Jeep.
Oh, that's...
So, Japanese food, goldfish, and rubber ducks for a Jeep. UK viewers, is that a thing in Europe? Do Jeep owners all have rubber ducks on their dashboard?
Now it's a big thing around here. My father owns a Jeep after all.
It's universal across America. Yo, Fem sent another rose. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know if this is a thing in the UK, but anyone who owns a Jeep in America, anyone, will have rubber ducks all along their dashboard, and when they run into each other, they will trade rubber ducks.
Or you'll just sneak a rubber duck onto their vehicle, like on top of it, on the mirror or whatnot, because you're gifting each other ducks, saying, "Hey, like, I'm also like you with a Jeep." It's kind of similar to like motorcyclists. As they pass each other by, you give like the down hand sign to like tell your buddy like, "Hey, bud." So it's kind of like a hello.
Paul says we don't have Jeeps. Lisa says don't really have Jeeps, and Sheldon says not in the UK.
Good.
You might think I'm exaggerating, but it is every Jeep has their dashboard filled with rubber ducks.
I'm gonna lock in here.
Locked in there. Goldfish, Japanese food, rubber ducks, and a Jeep. Locked in. All
locked
right. Let's see it. Whew, very
A little
nice.
tinier.
It was a little
I'll take
teeny
it.
tiny bit tinier. But that is a 3. Very nice. In the UK, they have Land Rovers. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, it's good to know. All right, I am closing up the board. Also, I'll mention real quick, if you're watching on YouTube and you like what we're doing, if you're enjoying the content, if you would consider subbing, it helps out a whole bunch. You'll get to see when we go live, get to participate in more games. But we are now down to 4 cards remaining in this round of Cooperative Wavelength. We are at 8. The score to beat is 16.
Wow, Johnny Boy has 29 of those rubber ducks for his Jeep.
That's too many.
That's a lot of rubber ducks.
Do you want another movie card, Thomas?
No.
Okay, all right, I'll generate a new one. That's an option.
You're hard to give you a good one for.
I'm offended.
No, You're same thing with music taste. You're eclectic.
This is another one that should have a signature by it, and I don't know why. This is a custom card that we took for, I don't think subbing is the right word, for YouTube? I did say YouTube specifically for that read. You subscribe on YouTube. Yo, Fem sends another rose, thank you very much. Our roads are too small for Jeep Jeeps. That's what Roadrunner says!
Jeep Jeep.
Jeep Jeep.
I love it.
Alright, this is a custom card. It should have a signature by it. I don't know why it doesn't, but the card is plays to win, plays to have fun. So
I know this one all too well.
This is an interesting one. Yo, Chill Pup sent 17 roses. Welcome back, Chill Pup. Great to see ya. Wow, according to copyright.gov, Warner Bros. Does not own a copyright on Meep Meep. Just had this bulletin fly in.
Our ghost likes to leave gifts as well as move things.
People are serious versus people are fun. Yes, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. This is what we got. Plays to win, plays to have fun. Notably, me and my boys play a decent bit of Magic the Gathering. We are certainly more of a plays to have fun kind of people. I have dealt my fair share with the plays to win people, and they are a type of people. Is the best way I could put it, because we're not haters here on Boardgamers Live. Mark,
Correct.
you can open your eyes. And Fem, I'm with you so hard. I too believe Uno.
Uno? Just anyone playing Uno?
I'm gonna stick with Uno.
Okay. So that's... Uno gets intense. Uno does get intense. But, I mean, it's Uno. This is gonna be middling no matter what, but I have to figure out if it's on the plays to win or plays to have fun side. Maybe it's in the dead center. Like, what would I say if it was in the dead center? Would I say Uno? Because some people just have fun with it, some people get really intense.
I do like Monopoly. I'm sorry, Sydney, I don't know Old Maid well enough.
Monopoly, you said?
Monopoly.
People play to win Monopoly. People do not mess around with Monopoly. You know, I've never lost a game of Monopoly. Because I've only ever played 3 games of Monopoly, but I won all of them. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. It is a common phrase back in the day. Yeah, okay. Uno has me more middling, but Monopoly, that's play to win. That is definitely play to win. You don't have to give me 3 clues if you don't want. You can just tell me to work with these 2.
And I like Mozart's with bowling.
Okay. Bowling with friends is very, very much played to have fun. Have you ever gone to the bowling alley with me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been years, but
It's
yes.
been a very long time, but we very much played to have fun. I went bowling for New Year's this year. All fun, no competition. Professional bowling, though, people get intense. And if you're on a league, that scene with where the guy pulls out the gun because the guy stepped on the line. What movie is that? Big Lebowski?
We know a guy that does a lot of bowling in that way, Ryan. He does a lot of that style bowling.
Huh. Yeah. I would say this is in the middle.
I also thought we'd be saying more people, but you know.
Yeah, I also thought we'd be saying more people.
We shot a lot of things out, and I just kind of had to start going with it.
I was hoping for at least one person in that list that I could base this off of, but I instead have a bunch of games.
Dr. Facilier does say yes, Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Facilier. Uno and bowling are both dead center for me, but Monopoly's way over here, so I'm going to even that out and say right here, and I'm locked in.
Locked in. Seen Jack Black. Now I'm seeing people. Jack Black, Morty. Okay.
Jack Black. I'm way off. Oh, okay. No,
you were on the same vein. You were getting there.
Morty. That is
Dead.
a 2.
A very 2.
That is a very 2 indeed. Okay, all right, we figured it out. We got there.
You were Uno was so perfect where you had it. I don't think it was dead 4, but like that, I don't know if I could have gotten much better.
We love a very 2. Manuel says I have to leave soon. Goodbye, Manuel. Glad to see you.
Monopoly, it is a game that's caused fights for winning and losing, but I really only believe one person towards the end of a game is really playing Monopoly.
Everyone else is playing Suffer.
Everyone else is just suffering through a game that's happening in front of them.
I threw the box at the wall. What game are you two
And
talking
bowling,
about?
I was trying to middle out because some people were saying just bowling with friends, bowling with the boys, and some people were saying professional bowling, and I'm like, I'll just generalize bowling, because if you get a good score, there's something to beat.
Yes. Yeah.
If you break 200, everyone's fighting for that 200.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, it just clicked in my head. I saw Matthew in TikTok chat saying sorry. I'm like, did they do something wrong? What
No,
are they
the game
apologizing for? There's a game called Sorry. I always forget.
Life, sorry, trouble.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, we have 3 cards remaining in this round of Cooperative Wavelength. Did you tally up the points already? I believe you did.
Yes, yep.
Here's a fun one. Here's a fun one that causes no controversy ever. Ethical to eat, unethical to eat.
I used to get into fights with my little brother over sorry sliders. So, so seeing sorry, I'm like I had a physical response.
Chell says, I played Monopoly 5 times last week. I won once.
5 in a week? That's crazy.
1 in 5 is good victory odds.
Yeah.
For an average person.
Some people just play and never win.
Yes.
Like me.
Like anyone who plays against me. Because I've never lost.
Remind me never to bring out Monopoly in front of you guys.
No. My strategy is to never play again.
Oh, okay.
I've got my wins.
That's how I feel about Risk. For Christmas, I was given Risk, and I've never played Risk, and I keep trying to get people to play Risk, and no one will. So my score is still 0-0 for Risk. The board game. I've played it online a bit.
The card is ethical to eat, unethical to eat. This blue 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 right here is the target. Okay, all right. Ethical to eat, unethical to eat. There's a lot of opinions around this one. A lot of opinions, but we have to try to lock in on Thomas's opinion.
You guys know me. We scored so well the last time I was here. We got this.
We did. All right, Thomas, you may look. Let's see. You know what? I like Nicole's of Lobster. I think that's an interesting one. I'll give you some more though before you place. Kelsey Weasel was saying, let's see, sourdough, artesian sourdough bread, artisanal sourdough bread. So lobster, artisanal sourdough, and what am I gonna do for the last one? What do I want to do for the last one? Kel's. Oh, okay. Kelsey also said fair trade chocolates. We're actually gonna go with 2 from Kelsey because I like them.
Fair trade chocolate.
Fair trade chocolate, artisanal sourdough.
Puppies if you're Mark.
I can't win. And
love it.
lobsters.
So I was told a lot of fish. No, this way. No, this. Yeah.
Yep, you're putting it on the ethical side
Ethical.
right now.
I was told a lot of fish don't feel like pain in the standard way. The rich. Eat the rich. Sourdough. It's a plant-based thing for the most part. I'm feeling pretty ethical about it. Lobster's still like an animal to some people, so like I know pescatarians, you know. I know lobsters ain't fish, but they're close enough to me.
Those pesky pescatarians.
And the last one was fair trade chocolate, which, fun fact for you guys, I'm allergic to chocolate, so I'm not allowed to have, I'm not supposed to have any of it. I'll let Mark express how much I've actually eaten it.
Thomas is allergic to chocolate and eats it a lot, and every once in a while I have to be like, stop, don't eat that! And I also don't help. I make chocolate chip cookies often with a lot of chocolate in them. Sorry, I'm maybe trying to kill you.
See, that's fine, that's A-okay, because I'll eat it often, but I regulate how much, because there is an amount that I can't have.
Are you locked in there?
Yes.
Okay, we have artisanal sourdough bread, lobsters, and fair trade chocolate.
Thomas is on Mark's hate list.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see it. Woo!
A little bit more ethical. Is that a 3 though?
I don't know.
Might
Do we
be.
see? I see some yellow peeking out.
Ow.
I think that's a 2.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 2. Mark's hate list for taking the entire whiteboard. Guys, I have love in my heart, please. I'm lactose intolerant. I drank a glass of milk because I live life on the edge.
Hey, that's you and me. I'll do solid. I die at my 3rd Reese's cup.
So I have to admit, with this card, peek behind the curtain here, I did kind of panic into giving you the second hint, because the first hint I read was lobster for this card, and my thought process was lobster, that's good, you know, some vegetarians will eat seafood, lobster, and I don't think we really overhunt lobster that much. And we might, but they're not going as extinct as some of the other ones. They were considered vermin of the sea at one point because of how populous they are. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's relatively ethical to eat lobster. Then I gave you the hint, then immediately thought, wait, we boil them alive.
Yeah, we do boil them.
We absolutely boil them alive, and it is like one of the most horrific ways to cook an animal. I'm like, fair trade chocolate too, fair trade chocolate.
I'm just thankful they can't scream.
Yeah, I remembered that right after giving the clue. Come for the game, stay for the yapping. Never had lobster. That's surprising. Is lobster less common in the UK?
Oh, that's good. Corey's family emergency is no longer such an emergency. That's great to hear. Thank you, Board Ghosts. Okay.
That's very awesome to hear. Yeah, very happy to that.
Will he show up and just kill me?
Yeah.
Will we have a 24-hour stream?
Corey's gonna come in and go, Thomas, let's have a little talk. Take you out back, and he's gonna come back with your mic and no sign of Thomas. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pull out the next card. It is going to be Thomas's turn to give the clue. And you know what? I was just talking about this. Perfect time for the card to come up. Endangered species overpopulate Ed species. And now look, we all behave. We never comment or make fun of when Mark's graphics break a little bit, because we appreciate how often they do work. So we're not going to start saying Ed. We're not going to spam Ed in chat. You know, we're just going to ignore it. Endangered species overpopulate Ed species. Got some Eds. Overpopulate and Ed. Oh my, okay. Thomas pulled out his phone and commented in TikTok chat saying Ed.
Not Ed Sheeran.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of Ed.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
I'm closing up my eyes.
There's too many Eds in this world.
Whoa.
Okay. Here you have it. Endangered species overpopulate Ed species. I love this bit. I always love this bit so hard. Okay. So let's take it back. I'm gonna close it up. We'll leave it to you there, Mark. You can open your eyes. Okay. There's my Eds.
Bye, have to go. Have a nice night, man.
Have a lovely night. I like mice.
Meese.
I do like mice. I'm gonna go with Matthews with cats.
Oh. Okay.
Not Ed. not Matthew's Ed.
I thought you were going with Matthews as the clue. I'm like, too many Matthews in this world. Sorry, what did Matthews say?
Cats.
Cats. Unfortunately, they're overpopulated.
And let's go with... I like frogs.
Okay, so frogs, you have to be careful around frogs. There are environmental protection, like bills and legislation in effect to protect frogs in their natural habitats because you need to preserve their breeding pools. Those can't be trampled upon. So the presence of frogs could shut down a construction site. With that being said, there are a lot of frogs. There are a whole lot of them. Also, cats are definitely a little bit overpopulated. If you've ever seen a forest of feral cats, I have seen.
There's a whole cat island. It's wild, and I love it.
Yeah. There's a lot of wild cats by my old college that there was a lot of them. And what was the last one?
It was cats.
It's from Matthew.
Frogs. Cats was from Matthew.
Oh.
Mice.
Meese. Too many meese. Too many meese.
Thank you, Ants.
We're not putting meese on an endangered species list ever. So frogs is keeping me from going way this way, but I think it's going to be just barely to the overpopulated side. The overpopulation of the cats and the mouses, they take care of each other, right? They solve their own problems in that case. So it's just going to be a little bit over. Maybe right here. Okay, I'm locked in. I am locked in. Let's see it.
Okay, Mark's locked in with frogs, mice, and cats. Okay, and here we have it.
Oh, no.
You dialed yourself away from it.
I dialed myself away from the 2. I don't even know if I was on the 2 with my original placement.
I think you had a 2 for a little bit.
What is wrong with you? Oh, did you not hear my big speech about frogs?
We heard the big speech about frogs. Lisa specifically did say, Mark, smooth brain it.
Oh, okay. Golly.
I did not know. I knew that breeding, spawning pools need to be protected to some degree. I did not know there's that much involved with frogs protection, admittedly.
We don't put frogs on endangered species list, but we take action to protect their habitat. So that was enough for me to have it be a middling placement. You overthought it all. What can I say? Big thinker.
Mark is a big thinker. Every game I play with Mark, I have to be like, man, Mark's gonna think way too much, and I have to counteract Mark's thinking.
All right, well, I'll do less thinking next round, or this upcoming one. We are down to...
Yeah, please think for this one.
2 cards remaining. Where is Corey at? Corey had to deal with a quick emergency that is thankfully no longer an emergency. Oh, he'll be joining us on YouTube soon. Stop thinking, Mark.
No, not for this round. He needs to think really good about this one right now, and then stop thinking for the next one.
I'm going to ignore the things happening behind me.
I'm not.
Okay. All right, it is now my turn to give the hints. Ooh, let's do another fun one. This is one that you are going to overthink, Thomas, surely.
Okay, all right.
This is from Country Mozart. The card is... should record an audiobook, should not record an audiobook.
Oh, I'm a big audio guy.
Yeah, I know. Experience voice acting. Is there a doggo? Much worse. Sorry.
Ow.
Sorry, that was mean. Glad to see you, Corey. All right. There's the box, there's outside the box, then there's Mark. Fair enough. All right, here is the board. The card is should record an audiobook, should not record an audiobook. Oh, and now there's a cat clawing at the door. Okay, should record an audiobook, should not record an audiobook. This 4 right here is what you are aiming for. Okay, we got some fun ones coming in. We got some fun ones. Setting it down, closing it up. Thomas, you may look. So I'm gonna combine these two hints. I saw saw Paul say Daffy Duck. Then I saw somebody else. Actually, no, they both said Daffy Duck. And then Paul said any duck. Chell said Peter Griffin, which I don't think is a bad one. Peter Griffin isn't too bad. And final one, from Country Mozart, the one who made the card, suggested in Discord themselves. They say Scooby-Doo. Corey in YouTube chat says, damn, Corey's looking nice today. Couldn't agree more.
Thank you, King.
Thank you. So you have Daffy Duck, Peter Griffin, and Scooby-Doo.
So guys, we have to talk. Who in their right mind is gonna want to listen to hundreds of pages of any of this? But I'm so scared.
It was worse than that time I recorded that audiobook.
I'm so scared to say. I'm so afraid they're memeing me.
Daffy Duck, Peter Griffin, and Scooby-Doo. And my cat.
Hi, Phoebe. Hi, pretty.
Oh, she's probably starved. I might run and give her. Actually, you set the
You do
dial
that,
and
okay.
open it yourself. I'm going
That's fine.
to feed the cat. I'm gonna leave my mic here.
Go do that. Okay, guys. So, Scooby-Doo. We got a lot of. We have so many words that will just not work hearing it out. It's just like you're not understanding all the words, but I'm so afraid because these are beloved characters. So I'm afraid to fight it, but I'm gonna keep it here. I'm pretty locked in. I'm feeling fairly confident that I do not want to hear, like, especially if you're one of those, the book talk girlies. There's no way you want to hear these. Okay. All we hear is quack. Oh, okay. I'll take it. That's a solid 3. I love to see it. Guys, you never steer me wrong so much. And yes, thank you for telling Corey we're throwing the game real hard. It's hard to live up to 42. Not bad at all. I'm gonna take everything I can get while I'm by myself like this. I'm so thankful for you guys not memeing me to oblivion. Mark, we got a 3.
Woo! Didn't even need me here.
A solid 3. I'm glad I didn't knock it all the way down. There's worse things. Like they could have just said a chainsaw.
Yes. Yes.
Trying to read an audiobook.
Could have said power word kill guy. That is a 3. Very nice fun card and great hints. And ooh, we are super close to beating our last round score.
If we do it by 1 point again, we're continuing the process where all we have to do is play another 24 games.
Yeah. I think the score is a reflection of Mark's choice of a boring shirt. You know, it has some buttons. I think it's kind of nice. Long sleeves. Noted, I'll never bring a boring shirt again. I'll just bring more shirts that Lisa hates.
Still, one of my favorites of yours is the black one with the pink Coca-Cola. I think it's the pink Coca-Cola.
Pink Coca-Cola?
The fluorescent pink and black.
Oh, that's not Coca-Cola.
Is it not Coke? I can't remember.
That is just random Hot Topic things.
Okay. Oh, that's your Hot Topic shirt.
Corey called it, the one with a bunch of anime on it because there was some Japanese writing on it.
Okay.
There is no anime on it. But we are down to our last card. Last chance to beat last round score of 16. No pressure. Thomas, we're allowed to do a reroll if you want. Do you want the card quiet to loud? Do you want to roll another one?
Let's do quiet to loud. I'm pretty good.
Quiet to loud. This is what we are working with. It was Japanese text. Look, it was from Hot Topic. It was from Hot Topic, but it wasn't anime.
And it makes perfect sense if it was anime, because it's from Hot Topic. It could have been just like Naruto in its original text or some shit. I don't know.
I have pretty eccentric taste myself, so that's worrying, to be honest. Look, I'll take advice of what y'all want me to wear, which apparently isn't this.
Yes, guys, please don't forget to tap. We are like 40,000, 45,000 likes away from being able to do the, what was it?
Oh, the price is wrong. Don't tell Corey. We can only do this one because he's gone. He would never approve it otherwise, but cock-stained glass.
I love cock-stained glass.
If Corey was here, he would prevent us from doing it, but he's not.
Okay, guys. This is what we're going for. Quiet to loud. Okay, guys. This is what we have. Quiet to loud. Okay. Got to get our thinking caps on. This is our last card, unless we get ourselves a 4. I have so much hope for you guys. All right, I'm going to close up the board. Mark, open your eyes. I like Lincoln's of smoke alarm chirping at 2 a.m.
Okay. It's just chirping, it's not going off, so it's just a little bit loud. It's loud enough to keep you up. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let's see something. I'm gonna go with Pagan Foot with ambulance sirens.
Okay. Also pretty darn loud, but not the loudest thing in the world. I think I'm pretty happy with my placement, unless I want to take it a little bit further towards loud.
And just as an honorable mention, because I feel like I want to say it real bad, but Board Ghost.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Board Ghost is notably loud.
Honorable mention with Board Ghost.
What are you talking about, Mark?
Board Ghost
And
gets
you know
us
what?
in
For the
trouble.
actual real third clue, I'll go with Sadie's with marching band.
Okay, that's pretty loud. Not the loudest thing in the world. Pretty darn loud. I think any further than this is gonna be like a bomb or something. So I'm happy with this placement right here.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Mark's locked in. Okay, everyone. We are going at Board Ghost, from Board Ghost, at Board Ghost. We're getting a cycle. Okay.
Oh no! Wow, a chirp? Fire alarm chirp?
Yeah, you know what? I think that one's on me. I thought it was higher. I remember it being higher.
I was gonna say, this is straight up.
I'm seeing people say bomb. I should have. I'm seeing jet engines. This is fully on me.
This is straight up like the fire alarm going off is this range.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what, I mean, that's, yeah. The 2 a.m. church, yeah. That one's on me. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, that
I should be on
is
Mark's
a
hate list.
Miss, unfortunate. No, it is all good. It is all good. Well, Thomas, I'm going to give you a very special job to do. A job that nobody but me has ever done on this stream.
Oh no.
I'm going to need you to tell them what they won for scoring a 15 while I go feed this very loud pug.
Hi, Pickles. Okay, guys. For 15.
He doesn't like being picked up, but here he is.
Hi.
Here's my dog.
Hi,
I'm gonna
Bubby.
go feed him.
See, Mark likes dogs. He's got one. Yeah, guys, I sabotaged. I didn't want to continue for another 20 some odd games to beat our high scores each and every time. Thank you, Chelsea. I have one TikTok, though. We got so close. We were so close, guys. 1 point. It was 1 point away. But we did an amazing job overall. We had so much fun here tonight, guys. I'm so thankful, and I'm happy we're always happy that Corey's back, alive, and the emergency has de-escalated to a degree. Donafan says they have 3 cute dogs. Honestly, if you want to join our Discord, we have an entire section where we post our cute animals. Animal pics, we got memes, we do suggestions if you want to suggest cards that we put into our good old randomizing algorithm later, because we trust Google with our information. Hi Taylor. So you're just at the tail end of it. I'm just trying to buy Mark some time. Thank you, Sadie. The love is appreciated. Mark never does heart the puppy pics, but Mark's never on the Discord, so I give him some clearance there. But we have ourselves. We're live every Monday to Friday, starting at 6 New York time, which it's Eastern Standard, EST.
Yeah, Eastern time.
Yeah, Eastern time.
Mark, you take yell at him. Wow. Mark never hearts the puppy pics? Oh, in the Discord.
Yeah, I was talking about the Discord and all the animal pics.
I need to go through there and look at that again. 10 p.m. GMT. Yes.
Thank you.
Chels.
I did not know what. I can't say I do, Taylor, but that's mainly because my memory is that of a goldfish.
Yes.
Which are notably tiny.
Well, if you are watching on TikTok and you like what we're doing and you would like to see more Wavelength content, lots of fun videos, please feel free to give us a follow. It really does help out the channel and we appreciate it. But I think that is all we have for tonight. We've been streaming for
almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours. It's impressive. Thomas, thank you. Thomas, thank you so much for coming here last minute. And whoa, what is this? What is this creature behind me? It's Corey!
Sorry, I just want to pop my head in out of your
Okay.
Hey, right, Chad, how's it going?
Wow.
Hi, Chad, bye, Chad.
He made it back from IHOP.
Corey's here. His emergency was we left him at IHOP.
Again.
Yes. Corey is back. He is alive, thankfully. And yes, he will not be back tomorrow, unfortunately. I got a bad timing with all of that. But good night. That is all we have for you
Have
tonight.
a lovely night, everybody.
Bye. Still